Well, we find ourselves here in Florida, just west of, nice storm, just west of Tampa, at probably the largest campground I have ever run into. I can't tell you the name of it, but it rhymes with Kraxymaze. And I just want to give you a quick look at it. Now here's where you deliver your units, and I'll turn the corner and you can see the unit that I brought in. And they say that delivery is from 8 to 5, but don't believe it. If you are not here before 3:30, they will not check you in till tomorrow. There's my unit on the right, and there's a monstrous unit behind it, an ellipse, and another one in front of that. That ellipse would be the biggest one that's here. And this is sales across the street. Oops. And that's the guard shack. Now I was going to get to show you some of the big monster coaches that are in here. And there's some of them probably, they're probably worth 1.1 million, and then the trailer is going to be another $500,000. So here we go up the, now this is on the right is all sales. So let me see if I can get a decent look at that. So this here is sales. And I've already traveled almost a half a mile in. And you can see just a portion. Here's a big tractor trailer on the right, but that must be for show. Now this is the original Kraxymaze franchise, and the guy tells me there's 6 of them now across US and Canada. This is the original, and this must be repair, I would think. But you can get an idea of the size of this place. This is not new. This is all used. It looks like these are in for repair. We passed by the new ones, but I couldn't get you a really good look at it. Oh, here we go. So here is some of the larger units. Here is some of their facilities. And we're coming up on the end of their, looks like sales and service right there. Now these have got license plates on most of them, so I believe that they are repairs. And let me give you an idea of the size of this place. Now, this is the road coming into the place. We just saw this on the left, and like I was telling you, if you're bringing units here and you really have an unbelievable urge to be treated like a third-class citizen on delivery, make sure that you get to meet the Spanish Elvis that's there in receiving. He has always treated me like crap, slows down whenever he sees me coming, and it's unbelievable that he would be in service. He should be somewhere flipping fries or burgers somewhere else. And here's one of the larger units dead ahead, and you're looking probably at $800,000–900,000. I had a little story for you. Now this is their spring sale here, their summer sale. That's why these all look so much different than each other. But I expect a salesman to come running out and sell me something here pretty quick. I used to move a lot of units down in here from the auctions. and from private owners. So the story I had for that, I'm moving a private owner out of Maine, just out of Bangor, Maine. Wonderful guy. He's got about a $900,000 monster unit, and he is 2 years old. It's got less than 100,000 miles on it, a diesel pusher, and it looks like a casino rig. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And he's selling it back to Kraxymaze, and I think he's, only taking about a 40% chop on a almost $1 million coach with a trailer. It's got a triaxle trailer that hauls 2 Saturn cars, small Saturns, and so he's taking a hell of a chunk. But the story is that this guy's wife got to ride in the coach the first time. They took it from Bangor, Maine to Florida, and coming back they decided to take the Outer Bank route across through North Carolina and then from Virginia. Well, they got just into Virginia and wanted to do the Bay Bridge and tunnels. And if you've ever been there, there are 2 tunnels. Now, I'll try to give you an idea. Try to give you an idea of the size of their lot, but I get a car right on my tail. 2 cars and a motorcycle. So they came back through the Bay Bridge and Tunnel and discovered that the Bay Bridge and Tunnels, this is their new lot. So we're looking down through. You just get an idea how many units are down there. And we're talking a few miles of this. There's the units, those little Mercedes that I was delivering. And those are Road Techs right there. That's a company that builds a really high-end $150,000 souped-up van. There's a nice one right there. Berkshires. Now, I can't take you in their private high-end camping area because they got a guard there. But I usually ride my bicycle in through there. You can get an idea right there how far back that goes. That goes back about 3 city blocks of new units right there. There, you can see that there a little bit. Anyway, where was I? So they decided to take the Bay Bridge and Tunnel back up through the Outer Banks of the northern neck of Virginia, Maryland, and so they went through the tunnel, and the 2 tunnels are exactly big enough for 2 tractor trailers. They're 13 foot, maybe 14 foot tall and 15 foot wide lanes. But the thing that they never realized is the trucks going through there, if you have 2 trucks side by side, within a few inches they completely fill the tunnels, and they're doing 70 miles an hour, and there's just rows and rows of them, one right after another. Well, there's a guard shack we went through before. The wife panicked and all of a sudden didn't realize that they're in between 2 tractor trailers and rows of dozens of tractor trailers, front and rear. And it panicked her so much that they're running through there. She didn't think they were ever going to make it, and she didn't think that the RV was 13.6, so it's maximum height, maximum width. She panicked so bad that she got out of there back up in Maine and said she was never getting back in that unit again. She doesn't care what he does to it. Might as well sell it. She's not going back again, period. So he hung on to it for 1.5 years. He only took 1 long trip with it. Went with a couple of buddies here and there to a sports game. But that was about it, and then sold it to this place. And they gave him, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars off because the main couch in the lobby was damaged, and what they had was a small dog. They went in to go to dinner and left the dog in the camper by himself, and the dog got either lonesome or frightened and ate the arm of their beautiful electric triple reclining electric sofa that turned itself into a bed with a push of a button. Ate that couch, and I had to deliver it with this big hole right in the arm of the leather couch. Beautiful couch. They took the couch out and just tossed it in the dumpster. The rest of the couch was a monster. It was beautiful. It was brand new. Anyway, they took me over to a warehouse, and they had couches as good as that and even 3 times better stacked up in there, and furniture that they'd gotten out of other RVs for whatever reason. But this place is unbelievable when it comes to the amount of stuff that they built up over the years. Is just totally incredible. So there you have Kraxymaze in Florida.